All right. So, to the group number five, since most of your classmates are already here, so you guys can continue now the reporting.
Okay, dun sa last advantage na ano, is so applications, as you can see, kahit even though it's small, you can see application right there. And the last advantage, yeah, it has applications there as an advantage because you can do a lot of things in Microsoft Azure. Actually, it has around, yeah, 18 categories that contains more than 200 services. So as you can see, we can see, Microsoft Azure is really versatile in when it comes to giving services. So it can be applied many many in many creative ways. Yes. So let's go to the disadvantages.
Okay, given those advantages of Microsoft Azure, it also have disadvantages because there's no such thing as perfect cloud services. The first one is complexity. As a good as service as a platform, Azure can easily become extremely complicated environment for larger companies. So on the other hand, with the cloud, the easy to purchase new product, all you need to do is a company card and an afternoon. That's how it's easy to update and regulate your cloud as a company. So, and another disadvantage is data transfer. Azure services are all subject to data transfer fees that are often cost of stock hidden fees. Though this is not unique to Azure, as all of the other large cloud services as AWS and Google do the same thing, gouging of their customer bases. So this separate fee for in and out data can prove quite costly for larger companies. So um, that's it. And another one is the support. Despite of having a high quality product and global reach, Microsoft is not very good at dealing with their sheer volume of customers, and their customer service is not as good as those past cloud services that was presented by other groups. And complicate another disadvantage is complicated pricing. Controlling costs in Azure can be a daunting task that warrants its own book. However, touching briefly on subject, Azure solutions are structured to encompass many standalone services. Each service also has complementary services that are needed to run the service and that you are after. Um, and if you want to figure out the cost, you should seek understand the full scope of these services that you will consume in order to efficiently calculate how much service will cost. Yeah. So yung the other one is management. Although you'll be reducing your capital expenses for IT hardware and maintenance locally, since you're using cloud services, you're still going to need someone to manage your data effectively. But Microsoft Azure does not help you manage your cloud-based data center. That means you'll need to have boots on the ground that knows how to use Azure, which includes server monitoring and patching. Without the talent, you must either learn it yourself or find a different solution. Second to the last is the platform. One of the biggest issues that has been seen in Azure is a change in the computing power that is available to the business. If you're moving on from on-premise servers to the cloud, you may find that your computing power does not move along with you. To generate the same levels of computing power on this cloud-based platform, you may find that the cost of several thousand So basically, ang sinasabi lang dito is, um, if you want to use more computing power, you must pay more. So using this cloud service. And lastly, last disadvantage is its speed. Microsoft Azure offers 54 regions worldwide, offering availability to 140 different countries when announced regions are included. If you live in United States, Europe, Australia, India, Japan, or China, then you're all set. Your business can take advantage of the speedy data access. But since we're in the Philippines or in other countries that is not stated, then you only have an access to one available region, which is designated to your server. Africa has two announced regions, but nothing active as of yet. So speed is definite issue if there's isn't a close region to your country. So that's
We now move on to the companies that use Microsoft Azure. Here are the lists. We have BASS, Business Solutions Incorporated, Your People Incorporated, Penguin Random House, LLC, Coupa Software Incorporated, and lastly would be the American Red Cross. And the other also website, country, and revenue, and their company size.
We have here the pricing and cost. Similar to other public cloud providers, Azure primarily uses a pay-as-you-go pricing model that charges based on usage. However, if a single application uses multiple Azure services, each service might involve multiple pricing tiers. In addition, if a user makes a long-term commitment to certain services, such as compute instances, Microsoft offers a discounted rate. We have here the references. Thank you for listening.
Wait, before we end, sir, I would like to add about what sets Microsoft Azure apart. Yeah. So, sir, based on my readings on Microsoft Azure, I think what sets it apart is its accessibility on its programming languages, because it caters a lot of programming languages, and it really helps the developers, or they don't need to like learn the language that is needed for the cloud service, but the language that they know, or they are catered on the Microsoft Azure most of the time. Yeah, I think that's what sets it apart. Yes. Thank you.
All right, so it's also support, okay, with different languages or platforms. Okay, so I think that is also one edge of AWS. Okay, over I don't know, they have some supports with this kind of language. This one have some supports that this one doesn't have. Like for example, React and what is this Android? Limutan ko eh. But they have a so before we're only using Android Studio, right? But there is this React Native, okay, for development of a smart ang tawag dito, application, okay, in our smartphones. And then meron pang isa pero I forgot. Well, anyway, so yeah, so those are the languages that we can also find on the Microsoft Azure. Okay. Well, yeah. So very good. I like your presentation, especially the presentation itself. So maganda yung gawa. Though I just have a question. What is the connect of I think that's a game, right? Yung parang papatayin mo sila. Among Us,
Among
yeah.
Us, sir.
So what is the connection of that one in your presentation? Or yun ba
Sir,
yung
as
napili mo?
aesthetics,
Aesthetics
sir.
lang. I thought there is a connection because I was so excited a while ago with the shh. Sabi niya kasi doon shoe ba? Tapos wala naman na. Sabi ko, baka may sasabihin siya doon. So, aesthetics lang pala. Okay, anyway. Alright, so I don't have a question anymore. And how about your classmates? So do you guys have a question with the group number 5, Microsoft Azure?
None, sir.
Alright, so if you guys don't have a question anymore, so I hope the group number 8 is now ready. The Google Cloud. Yeah, I think this is Google Cloud. Group number 8. Yeah, Miss Atopen, Miss Marquez, and then Miss Mitas. Are you guys ready now? Hello? Wait a second. Miss Jasmine? Are you group number 8?
Yes, sir.
So, hindi lang. Di ka kasama dito eh. Saan ka napasama? Teka lang. You are in Oracle Cloud. Group number 4.
Sir, iba. Sir, iba.
Together.
Sir Marquez po ako.
Ah, Jasmine Joyce. Oo nga. So,
Yes,
ngayon ko
sir.
lang napansin na dalawa palang Jasmine. The one that has E and the other one that doesn't have E. Well, anyway. Okay, so, okay. You guys may start now. Miss Marquez. Sorry for that.
Okay, sir.
Kala ko si Kagadas yan.
So, hello po. We are the group for Google Cloud. And starting Google Cloud is a suite of cloud computing services that runs on the same infrastructure that Google uses internally for its end user products. So understandably na ang ginagamit ng Google Cloud is of course the infrastructure of Google itself. So here are the products Google Clouds. Products. We have here compute, storage and databases, networking, big data, cloud AI, management tools, and others. So narinig naman natin that not only Google Cloud has even other cloud services ng ibang iba. For compute is secure and compute engine is a customizable compute service that lets you create and run virtual machines on Google's infrastructure. You can create a virtual machine that fits your needs, and predefined machine types are pre-built and ready-to-go configurations of virtual machines with specific amounts of uh, vCPU and memory to start running apps quickly. Ang example nito is making virtual machines is for example, pag nag-join kayo ng mga webinar, yung like HTTML like this, like those. Mm, With custom machine types, you can create virtual machines with the optimal amount of CPU and memory for your workloads. This allow you to tailor your infrastructure to your workload. So how does it work? Virtual machine instance using a boot disk image, a boot disk snapshot, or a container image. The image can be public operating system image or a custom one. Depending on where your users are, you can define zone you want the virtual machine to be created in. Pero by default, um, all traffic from the internet is blocked by the firewall, and you can disable the traffic if next in the compute engine is the another product of Google Cloud is the storage and databases. And it's not new to us kasi even others have this. The Google storage and database service can be put into two categories: the structured data and the unstructured data. Ito mga unstructured data is the data um, that can be organized in a structural format like rows and columns. Kaya it is known as structured data. It comes in various sizes, latency,
Right, so what happened?
sorry, mahina po ang net ko, sir. Nawawala yung connection ko.
Okay, so yeah,
Dito po
I
tayo.
understand.
Yes po, sorry.
It's okay.
Sa storage and database, um, again, I repeat that in the storage and database, there are two categories, the structured data and the unstructured data. Example ng structured data is the financial data and logs, ganun. From the various offerings of Google Storage Service, structured data can be stored in cloud, SQL, Spanner, um, and sa mga cloud data stores. Next is unstructured data. It is a sequence of bytes that could be from video, image, or document. So, magkaiba sila doon sa structured data kasi sa structured data yung mga things that can be put into rows or columns. That's why it's like databases, yung mga informations na kunwari yung pag gumagawa ka ng pag you're having a research. So meron yung mga columns and rows na mga pinaglalagay doon. Those are structured data. But in here, unstructured data are in a form of video, image, or documents. The data is stored as objects in buckets and no insight can be gained from unstructured data. Networking. Networking, Google Cloud provides a wide assortment of network connectivity options to meet your needs using either public networks, peering, or interconnect technologies. Public network connectivity is by far the simplest connectivity option to connect to your environment to the Google Cloud is simply by using a standard internet connection that you already have. It meets your assuming it meets your bandwidth needs. So if you connect to Google Cloud, you can connect in two ways, either by cloud VPN or public IP addresses. Cloud VPNs are this, if you need private to private connectivity, yun po yung cloud VPN. Kaya for example is, like when you are here and you want to call someone sa ibang bansa, you cannot, for example, here in Dubai, I think hindi ka makakatawag doon kasi kailangan mo ng VPN. Pag doon, kailangan nila ng VPN bago ka makatawag sa kanila. So, this configuration allows users to access private addresses on resources in your VPC from on-prem computers also using private addresses. Next, the public IP addresses. If you don't need private access, and your internet connection is meeting your business requirements, then you can simply use public IP addresses to connect to Google services, including Google Suite, Google APIs, and any cloud resources you have deployed via their public address. Another is the peering. If you don't need private address connectivity and your current connection to Google Cloud isn't performing well, then peering may be your best
Mm, okay, so let's just wait. Maybe there's a connectivity problem again.
Data. Big data analyze for insights that lead to better decisions in strategic business moves. So the purpose of this is to organize the large volume of data and extracting the useful information for the improvement of business. And it's also very helpful to organizations to identify new opportunities that can lead to smarter business, more efficient operations, higher profits, and happier customers. The following are the advantages: cost savings, better decision making, better sales insight, increase productivity, improve customer service. So, example is Amazon ad based on what you buy. Um, like Facebook and Google, Amazon gets sucked into advertising business, but the sheer amount of consumer data at its disposal. But because of big data, Amazon has begun offering more and more companies, including marketing companies, access to its self-service and ad portal, where they can buy ad campaigns and target them to ultra specific demographics, including past purchasers. Despite of these advantages, there are some disadvantages. Incompatible tools, security and privacy concerns, need for cultural change, rapid change in technology, specific hardware needs. Next is Cloud AI. This Cloud AI is a platform to train your machine learning models, to host your trained model in the cloud, and to use model to make prediction about your new data. You to train your models using a wide range of different customization options. Allows you to serve prediction based on a trained model whether or not the model was trained on AI platform. There are tools to interact with AI platform. One example is Google Cloud Console. You can deploy models to the cloud and manage your model's version and job on the console. It also gives an user interface for working with your machine learning resources.
There are some shortcomings of cloud AI. Example is data privacy, speed and performance, and limited features. So,
Next is management tools. Management tools is designed to manage cloud computing resources in public, private, or hybrid cloud. It also have the tools you need to streamline. Example is cost management. It provides visibility, accountability, control, and intelligence so that you can scale your business in cloud with confidence. And solution that launch quickly to Google Cloud and other environments.
so example of this project management is this Zoom, yung ginagamit natin ngayon kasi it help us to communicate kahit nasa malayo tayo. So the benefit of this cloud-based project management tools make productivity and collaboration possible.
Next is the identity and security. Cloud identity is an identity as a service and enterprise mobility management product. It offers the identity services and endpoint administration that are available in Google Workspace as a standalone product. It has key features like multi-factor authentication or MFA, which helps protect your user's account and company data with a wide variety of MFA verification methods such as push notifications, Google Authenticator, phishing-resistant Titan security keys, and using your Android or iOS device as a security key. Second, endpoint management, which improves your company's device security posture on Android, iOS, and Windows devices using a unified console. Set up devices in minutes and keep your company data more secure with endpoint management. And for security policies, wipe company data, deploy apps, view reports, and export details. Third, single sign-on or SSO, which enables employees to work from virtually anywhere on any device with single sign-on to thousands of pre-integrated apps, both in the cloud and on-premises. And lastly, it works with your favorite apps. Cloud Identity integrates with hundreds of cloud applications out of the box, and we're constantly adding more to the list, so you can count on us to be your single identity platform today and in the future. Internet of Things, a fully managed service to easily and securely connect, manage, and ingest data from globally dispersed devices. IoT Core, in combination with other services on cloud, IoT platform provides a complete solution for collecting, processing, analyzing, and visualizing IoT data in real time to support improved operational efficiency. It has features like Device Manager, which allows individual devices to be configured and managed securely in a coarse-grained way. Management can be done through a console or programmatically. Second is Protocol Bridge, which provides connection endpoints for protocols with automatic load balancing for all device connections. Internet of Things is fully managed and scalable, role-level access control, out-of-the-box data insights, device deployment at scale, and many more. API platforms. Cloud APIs allow you to automate your workflows by using your favorite language. Google APIs are application programming interfaces developed by Google which allow communication with Google services and their integration to other services. Google Cloud APIs are programmatic interfaces to Google Cloud Platform services. They are key part of Google Cloud Platform, allowing you to easily add the power of everything from computing to networking to storage to machine learning-based data analysis to your applications. About Cloud APIs. Cloud APIs are exposed as network API services to customers such as CloudPub sub-API. Each Cloud API typically runs from one or more subdomains of googleapis.com. Accessing Cloud APIs. You can access Cloud APIs from server applications with our client libraries in many popular programming languages, from mobile apps via the Firebase SDKs or by using third-party clients. You can also access Cloud APIs via Google Cloud SDK tools or Google Cloud Console UI.
Mhm. Finish? Right, so time check. You guys only have 5 minutes left, and still have four groups. Well, anyway, overtime, super overtime tayo ngayon. Miss
Sir,
Just
wala na po.
okay, no conclusion. All right, so if that's already it, so same question with the other groups. What is the main advantage or the edge of Google Cloud over the other cloud providers? Hello, anyone?
Sir, Google Cloud, what makes it different or the advantage is that one of this is it is Google grade security. It is an end-to-end process built over 15 years of experience focused on keeping customers safe on Google applications like Gmail and Google Apps. And it is environmentally friendly as I believe lahat tayo lahat Gmail accounts or we all use Google, so it is environmentally friendly. And it operates confidently with advanced security tools. Google Cloud protects your data, applications, infrastructure, and customers from fraudulent activity, spam, and abuse with the same infrastructure and security services it uses po. Sir, yun po.
All right. Okay, so very good. Well, the presentation is also okay. It just lacks, I think, examples. I think more examples with that. Okay, so the process is okay. Nasabi nyo naman kung paano. Though, kulang lang ng example siguro sa mga ibang part. But anyway, very good. Medyo na-explain naman yung mga important parts. Okay, that's the most important thing. All right, so
Thank you, sir.
for your classmates, do you guys have a question with group number 8, Google Cloud?
None, sir.
Okay, so none. from Miss Kikaras. All right, so if you guys don't have a question anymore, then we can now proceed to the next reporter. All right, so let's start. So four more groups. So who's the lucky one? It's Salesforce, I guess. Yeah, Salesforce. So konting-konti na lang. All right, so are you guys here? Salesforce.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Group number 10. Yeah, number 10. Mr. Aral, Mr. Kabuntokan, and then Mr. Francisco. Okay. So, are you guys complete?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Dito kami lahat.
Okay, great. So, you guys may start now.
Salesforce Introduction.
Wait
It is a
pala.
cloud computing software, sir.
Wait, Mr. Zosima. Sorry for that. I
Sige po.
forgot. Nga pala, 1 minute pala paling natitirang oras.
Ay, oo nga
so,
pala.
para mas
Sige
diretso
po, sige po.
tayo, okay, I'll end our meeting now and then we'll just continue the rest on the part 4. Okay? So, goodbye
Okay,
and
sir.
see you
Okay,
guys
sir.
later. Okay, sorry for that.